The views expressed are solely those of the speaker and not necessarily those of Paltalk.com, AVM software, or its advertisers.
News Talk is online. News Talk Online is a production of Paltalk.com, the largest multimedia interactive program on the internet with more than 4 million unique users. On demand on iTunes and on YouTube. Also on Gary's blog, www.garybaumgarten.com, where you are invited to comment whether you agree with Gary or not. And thanks to our friends on CRN Digital Talk Radio, we're syndicated coast to coast across the United States to 12 million additional households. I'm your host, or I should say I am your fill-in host, Boaz Frankel, for this short hour on a Friday afternoon or Friday evening or wherever you are on a Friday. And for heaven's sakes, I haven't even gotten into politics already, and I already see here in text, I don't agree with Boaz. You don't know if you agree with me or not. I haven't gotten into it yet. Give me a chance, for heaven's sakes. Anyway, folks, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? The reason I am your host today is because Gary is winging his way back from Los Angeles after a 3-day business trip here today that I spent with him back to the East Coast. He's probably still in the air right now. And when he lands, he'll get the bad news that it was me that hosted the show and probably messed it up for him. Hopefully not. We'll see. Anyway, the topic of discussion for this show is pretty much generic. I called it What's on Your Mind. And we're going to see what's on your mind, all the different topics. I'm going to bring up a few topics myself. But before I do, let me tell you that I had a great time with Gary here in Los Angeles for about 3 days. We got a lot done. We drove about 300 miles in this city, going from place to place, business meetings, and finally, and we spent 2 days at CRN Digital Talk Radio, where once again we met up with the Mike Horn, the head honcho there. And Mike Horn, as you remember, was a guest on our show, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, and it was great to have him. He enjoyed being on the show also. We had a lot of fun with that. And the following day, we were guests, both Gary and I, on Mike Horn's afternoon show, which aired at between 4 and 5 in the afternoon, and that is, of course, West Coast time. And we really had a great time with Mike, and we also went out to dinner with him. We went to this, Mike Horn is a lover of wine, and he took us to a restaurant in downtown Los Angeles where a new chef had started there. I don't remember the name of the restaurant because, quite frankly, I drank a little wine. I don't drink it all, as Mike Horn knows, and that little bit of wine really got to my head. Man, oh man! My head was, I can forget my name by drinking a glass of Coca-Cola, and here they give me this wine to drink, and just a couple of sips, and my head was spinning. So I got to be careful with that. But anyway, we had a great time. It was good seeing Mike and his crew. It was great to be around with Gary. And by the way, the last couple of hours of yesterday, before we had a business evening, a business meeting in the evening, we spent a couple hours at Universal Studios. We went to Universal Studios. We were there for Universal Studios theme park. And let me tell you what happened to us there. I don't know if Gary wants I don't know if Gary wants me to tell this or not, but first of all, Gary did paste a lot of pictures from our trip to Universal Studios. We got on this Jurassic Park water ride, and probably some of you know what that ride is. And let me tell you, we got drenched. We got absolutely it's not. You call it a kid's ride, Melanie? Are you kidding me? That is one of the greatest rides I've ever been on. We got so wet at the end there, but it was a really fun ride. Yeah, Jurassic Park water ride. It was great, absolutely great. Good to see. It was good to see Universal Studios again. We went to some of the shows there. Great place to be. Great place to spend time and look back into television history. We also did the We also did there's this tour that they take, that you can take, that takes you down to the back lot of Universal Studios, which goes down into the San Fernando Valley, or the slopes of the San Fernando Valley. And we saw they pointed, the tour guide pointed out to us the part of the lot that had caught fire and burned. I'm sure you all heard on the news. I think it was about 2 weeks ago that the part of the lot there burned, and we saw some of the buildings that had gone up in flames. And but they're cleaning up there pretty quickly, getting things back together again. We did experience an 8.7 earthquake on that tour. They take you into this big studio, the doors close behind you, and everything starts to shake. The ceiling caves in. This big train, big truck comes sliding toward you, and then a couple thousand gallons of water starts splashing out of nowhere all over under the all over. I mean, it was really cool. We had a great time. Anyway, so that's what we did. We were pretty busy and dropped Gary off at the airport this morning about 6:30, and he's in the air now. So that's a summary of what I did. But more importantly, I'd like to know what's on your mind, politically, socially, medically, scientifically. Let's see what's on people's minds today. I'm going to bring up a couple of I got a couple of things here. One of which that really struck caught my attention was a statement that Senator Obama made when he said, or let me describe this otherwise. Senator Barack Obama urged Iran Friday to end its illicit nuclear program or face increased pressure from a unified international community. Let me just repeat those last couple of words. Or face increased pressure from a unified, I question mark that, by the way, international community. What exactly is unified about the issue of the Iranian nuclear program? I didn't know that the whole world, at least this is new to me,